I'm using 3/4 inch PVC. It's a thin wall pipe, and you'll see here that there's my bearing, and it's a 7/8 bearing, and you would think that the 3/4 inch would go through that, but it's close. Anyway, what I was able to do was to use it as a bushing on either side, so I tapered the end so that it would push in to either side of the bearing and hold it in position. And because of the pipe itself, it holds it in perfect position in alignment. And this wooden block has a little bit of slop in it, so it gives me a little play so it doesn't twist and hurt that bearing, and is allowed to vibrate and move and settle into position. But it's not much room, just enough to do that. And on the end, I'm able to crank that down and squeeze it in tight on that, which helps hold it in position. It's a pretty easy way to take and put this together and overcome the problems. Now inside, there's not much room between that PVC and that pipe, so I'm thinking of just a way to take and coat that pipe and make it a little bit tighter and just leave it at that. It all moves as one together because of that bearing, and there's no hardly any resistance as you've seen. Now on the other side, here's the brass fitting for so it can output and be able to move on one side and stay stationary on the other. As you see, that'll move. This can take and turn, and I can hold right onto it. And I'm expecting a small amount of leak, maybe not, depending on the fitting, and I see that as a pretty easy fix. It'll have, I can be able to do it with some duration, so it'll last quite a long time before it needs maintenance or causes an issue. Just have to see the problem, see what's going on after it's tested before I can do that. This is a visible pipe where I'm going to be able to see the air bubbles flow through this, and I'll be able to take and put a Wi-Fi camera right here, stationary, be able to get a really good shot of that as it moves around in a stationary position to get a good look at it. And it also allow me to take and put a sensor here and get an RPM reading also over that Wi-Fi, and it won't take much power. It's pretty well balanced right now, and